client is face down, they're not going to remember what the positioning is. So it's always a good idea to just put your hand on their sacrum to stabilize them at first, and tell your client that you're going to do this movement. You're going to go all the way over that way and all the way over this way with your leg, okay? So she gets it. So even for people who don't have a good sense of their body control, you can say, okay, I'm going to put my hand here, now you try it. And then you make sure she's got the movement right. Okay, so that's what you're going to do when I get into your glutes, okay? Perfect, so she relaxes, then you go in. And you can work anywhere along the sacrum attachments, along the iliac crest. You can get anywhere you need to get by doing this position. Usually I use the forearm because it's less invasive. People's glutes are so super tight. Most of the time, if you do a thumb or even a knuckle, it does not feel good. And so you just kind of sink into the spot you want. You feel around, you know where your tight areas are. So I'm going to hang out right there. And so Chang, go ahead and do that movement that we just talked about where you're going across and out. And of course, let me know if there's any pull, pain, or
pinch.
You okay? When you go out, you feel it more. Okay, so if she feels it more out here, then we might just stay in this small range, right? We want to get more bang for our buck. So if this is the working zone, stay there versus going over here because there's nothing happening here. Remember, we don't want to waste our time. So she's going to just go back and forth, and I'm just guiding her. I'm not doing the movement. I'm just guiding her. Good. And then I'm going to come out, and I just move to another spot. So she already wants to move, and I'm going to remind you, relax for a second. Then, see, now I can sink in. And now start going across. You okay? And how many times does she do it?
3.
Yeah. Perfect. Now I'm right up against the head of her greater trochanter, so I'm feeling it pivoting underneath my pressure. So I'm cleaning out all the attachments along that, which is what usually people need, to get all this cleaned out, all the attachments cleaned out, and then the bellies of the muscles. So you can do that literally anywhere.